Hello, I'm Rebecca Pathak, founding attorney of Pathak and Feldman. I wanted to talk today about green cards received through employment. To be sponsored for a green card through employment in the United States, it is a three-step process. The first step is through the Department of Labor. So the employer must test the U.S. labor market to ensure that there are no qualified, willing, and able applicants who are U.S. citizens or green card holders who can perform the work that is required. So the very first step is the employer must test the labor market. And we at Pathak and Feldman assist with that process. We connect the employer to a recruitment agency that would definitely streamline that whole process and help with the placement of the advertisements. Now, the employer or the human resources director at the employer's office does need to interface with any hopeful applicants. So it's very important that we advise the employer to field the inquiries from interested candidates appropriately, because that's a critical first step in the PERM green card process. The second step is interfacing with the USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. That step requires analysis of the U.S. State Department visa bulletin. So the State Department regulates how many individuals can enter the United States legally from different countries. And there are some countries that are oversubscribed, meaning there are nationals from those countries who are desiring to immigrate to the U.S. at higher levels than from other countries. For example, on the U.S. State Department list right now for oversubscribed countries, I believe it's Mexico, Philippines, China, and some other countries are on that list as well. I believe India is on that list. So at this point, nationals from those countries have different dates of waiting, according to the visa bulletin, than nationals from other countries. So we need to analyze what the visa bulletin says regarding the PERM category that was certified. And then the final step is the adjustment of status, or the green card phase. And that sometimes USCIS requires an interview of the foreign national. At that point, we need to prove that the employer is still viable. So we need to analyze the employer's taxes and make sure that it indicates the employer can continue to pay that prevailing wage for the foreign national. And sometimes USCIS will also conduct an interview. I usually accompany my clients to the interview and present the employer's viability and ongoing ability to sponsor and pay the prevailing wage. And at that point, the foreign national, if approved, would receive a green card, lawful permanent residence, in the mail, and that would be the completion of an employment-based green card process. I'm Rebecca Pathak. Please visit pathackandfeldman.com for more information, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.